Hello students, I'm teacher Shumana and you're attending my class of Julius Caesar. And before I proceed with today's lesson, may I tell you that I am giving you a continuous series of shorts in which I am discussing just a question which I feel is important, and but it is just given, the answer is given in a very simple format, but I feel certain things should be there in your mind, and I feel that it is important, so I have discussed them and I'm going on doing it in a series. And please subscribe my classes, my videos, because my channel, because I feel that you should be benefited amply. I'm teaching you, I'm giving you line by line explanations, and in the process I'm taking care of the doubts you have in your mind, though you're not coming out with it as yet, and I'll be expecting your doubts and any queries in the comment section. Please do come up with it, and I'll be continuing with today's lesson from line number 192 in Act 2, Scene 1. Let's continue. Clock strikes. Brutus, please count the clock. Cassius, the clock had stricken 3. Trebonius, 'tis time to part. Cassius, but it is doubtful yet whether Caesar will come forth today or no, for he is superstitious grown of late, quite from the main opinion he held once, of fantasy, of dreams, of ceremonies. It may be these apparent prodigies, the unaccustomed terror of the night, and the persuasion of the augurers may hold him from the Capitol today. So what Cassius says that he is getting doubtful whether Caesar will be going to the Capitol today or no, because if he doesn't go there, then their plan won't materialize. But why is Cassius feeling so? Because Caesar, being a man of is a reasonably strong character, and he feels because he usually has the opinion that he does not believe in any superstitions. He believes in himself, but Cassius feels that because of the omens, of the prodigies, of the apparent prodigies, the omens, the evil omens that he has come across, and the augurers, the soothsayer, and the augurers, the people who foresee, and they are there, the priests and all, they are there, and they are interpreting the omens in such a way in front of Caesar that he may perhaps think twice about going to the Capitol today. So he is saying may hold him from the Capitol, that is, may stop him from going to the Capitol today. Decius, never fear that. If he be so resolved, I can oversway him. So Decius is very confident. Decius Brutus, one of the conspirators, he is very confident. He feels that even if he is resolved, even if he is convinced about the prodigies, about the opinions given forth by all the augurers or the people who have interpreted the omens, Decius feels he can oversway him, for he loves to hear that unicorns may be betrayed with trees. Unicorns are one-horned horses, and they are usually trapped. If the hunters, they stand in front of the tree, and as soon as the unicorn darts towards them, the hunter moves, and the unicorn bangs into the tree, and the horn gets locked there. So that is how unicorns are hunted and captured. Bears with glasses. What are glasses here? Mirrors. Elephants with holes, they are the traps. Lions with toils, they are the snares. And men with flatterers. Forever we know that men are fooled by flatterers. But when I tell him he hates flatterers, he says he does. So when Decius Brutus tells him that he hates flatterers, he is going to tell him that he hates flatterers. Julius Caesar, obviously he'll say that yes, he does, and that is the time he is most flattered. Let me work, for I can give his humour the true bent, and I will bring him to the Capitol. Cassius says, nay, we will all be there to fetch him. Cassius says, no, all of us will be there to fetch him, to bring him there. Brutus, by the 8th hour, is that the uttermost? That is the maximum limit to which we can wait, and that is the uttermost, the latest time by which we have to reach there. Cinna, be that the uttermost, and fail not then. Metellus, Caius Ligarius doth bear Caesar hard, who rated him for speaking well of Pompey. I wonder none of you have thought of him, because Caesar, Caius Ligarius, he had talked very well of Pompey, and Caesar is not very happy with it, and Caius Ligarius also hates Caesar. It's very clear from that. I wonder none of you have thought of him. Brutus says, now good Metellus, go along with him. He loves me well. Brutus tells Metellus to go along with him, that is to go and tell him, because he loves Brutus well. Caius Ligarius loves Brutus well, and he has his good reasons. Brutus has got a good relation with him, and he has his own relations of loving Brutus, and he feels that if Metellus goes there with the idea of bringing him here and tells him of Brutus, he will definitely come to him. And Brutus is confident. He is saying, send him hither, I'll fashion him. That is, you send him here and I will fashion him. That is, I will train him up, I'll shape him up according to necessity. Cassius, the morning comes upon us, that is, comes upon us. We leave you, Brutus, and friends, disperse yourselves. But friends, disperse yourselves, go back to your places, respective places. That is, go away from here, disperse, break away from here. That is, the crowd is dispersed. That is, the meeting is dispersed, and they are telling the people, the gentlemen, to go away from there. Disperse yourselves, but all remember, spread yourselves out and go away, but all remember what you have said and show yourselves true Romans. But please remember what you have all said, what we've all promised about, and remember to be true Romans. Let us recollect something that Brutus had said, that if they are true Romans, they wouldn't be needing any oath or anything. They will be working on their plot, on their plan, sincerely, without any hesitation. Brutus says, good gentlemen, look fresh and merrily. That is, you please look very fresh, don't look disturbed, don't put on the tension on your face that you are very worried about getting ready to perform something as serious as the assassination of Caesar. Forbear it as our Roman actors do, with untired spirits and formal consistency, and that is, please, you need to be very cool about everything. Keep your air, keep yourself cool, and so good morrow to you everyone. So he says good morrow to you everyone, and he bids them bye. So exeunt all except Caesar. Boy Lucius, fast asleep? It is no matter. Enjoy the honey-heavy dew of slumber. Thou hast no figures, and no fantasies, which busy care draws in the brains of men. Therefore thou sleepest so sound. That is, you have got no, you have got a very peaceful life of yours, and you don't have any worries, and so you have no figures nor no fantasies which are worrying you, and so thou therefore you are sleeping so sound. Enter Portia. Who's Portia now? Portia is Brutus's wife. Portia says, Brutus, my lord. Brutus, Portia, what mean you? Wherefore rise you now? It is not for your health thus to commit your weak condition to the raw cold morning. That is, Portia, why are you awake at this time of the morning? You should not. You are weak. Your health is not good. So you are not in a good condition, in a strong condition, and your weak condition should not be exposing yourself to the raw cold morning. You shouldn't be doing that. So Portia says, not for yours neither. So you are also not in a very good state of health, and so you've urgently, Brutus, stole from my bed. That is, you've very urgently, you've shown a quick haste. You've left the bed in a haste and stole. That is, without telling Portia, Brutus has left his bed and he has walked away. But Portia, she has noticed it. All right. You suddenly arose and walked about, musing and sighing, with your arms across. And when I asked you what the matter was, and Portia, obviously, she has asked him what the matter was, you stared upon me with ungentle looks. So you stared upon me with ungentle looks. You did not seem to be looking at me with that familiar, that gentle look which I am usually accustomed to expect from you. I urged you further. Then you scratched your head and too impatiently stamped with your foot. Yet I insisted, yet you answered not. I went on insisting even after that, yet you answered me not. But with an angry wafture of your hat, he's saying this, just move away, gave sign for me to leave you. So I did, fearing to strengthen that impatience, because with that Portia has left, and she's saying that she has left because she felt that if she does not listen to him, then it might make him lose his patience further, because he is already impatient. He might get more angry, and so it seemed too much enkindled, because his impatience was too much enkindled, and withal hoping it was but an effect of humor. Hoping it was but an effect of humor, which sometimes hath his hour with every man. That is, he feels that this can happen to any man. She feels, and it will not let you eat, nor talk, nor sleep. That is, it will not let you lead a normal life. It won't allow you to eat, to sleep, or even talk. And could it work so much upon your shape as it had much prevailed on your condition? That is, it can damage your health as well. If this continues, I should not know you, Brutus. Dear my lord, make me acquainted with your cause of grief. That is, Portia wants to know very badly what exactly is troubling Brutus. Brutus says, I am not well in health, and that is all. Brutus says that I am not feeling well, my health is not okay, and that is all, nothing else has happened. So to which Portia says, Brutus is wise, and were he not in health, he would embrace the means to come to it. That is, Portia tells him that Brutus is wise, and if Brutus is really not well in health, he will be definitely trying his means to come to it and not exposing himself to the raw cold morning. So he is doing everything that is not correct. That should not be helping him to stay well. So Brutus says, why? So do I. Well, he's denying that he is doing anything bad to himself to damage his health. He's saying, Portia, so do I, that I am taking care of myself. So good Portia, go to bed. So Portia says, is Brutus sick, and is it physical to walk unbraced and suck up the humours of the dank morning? That is the early morning. It is very cold then. It is quite chilly, and to walk unbraced, he is there without any proper clothing. So she feels, that is Portia feels, that he is taking up all the humidity of the morning, and and his condition may become bad after that. What, is Brutus sick? And will he steal out of his wholesome bed and dare the vile contagion of the night? So is Brutus sick? And he will, at night there are so many diseases, the germs of so many diseases roaming about in the air. That is what is believed. So will he dare to embrace those germs? And Brutus is sensible, and tempt the rheumy and unpurged air to add unto his sickness. So will he do that? He is tempting the air to add on to his sickness, instead of being careful, instead of being in his wholesome bed, which is helping him, which is supposed to help him to stay fit and healthy. No, my Brutus, you have some sick offense in your mind. That is, you have something wrong in your mind. You have something going on in your mind that is not correct, which by the right and virtue of my place, and because Portia feels, because she has got a right and virtue of her place, means of my place, means of her place, of the place of her wife, I ought to know, and upon my knees I charm you by my once commended beauty. That is, she is kneeling down, she is on her knees, and she is requesting him, and she is telling him that I charm you again once more by my commended beauty, by all your vows of love, and that great vow which did incorporate and make us one, and that great vow by which we did promise to become one, the vow of marriage. And what she is saying is that Portia is reminding him once more, so that Brutus is able to come out with whatever he has in his mind. And if he doesn't come out, Portia feels that his condition may become bad, and from bad to worse. That you unfold to me that you unfold to me yourself, your half, why you are heavy. Please tell me why you are so weighed down, and why you are so disturbed, and what men tonight have had resort to you. What have men? Why had some men come here tonight to resort to you, to talk to you, to tell you, perhaps they had visited you. They have visited you and they have told you something. So what is it that they have come here? That they had come here for? For here have been some 6 or 7 who hid their faces even from darkness. So usually what happens when it is dark, we don't need to hide ourselves, because we know that nobody is able to see us. But Portia, she has actually seen the men who had come in, the conspirators who had come in, and she knows that they had come in to visit Brutus, and she wants to know that why and what is the reason that they had kept themselves hidden. Their faces were they hid their faces even from the darkness. So why have they done this? Brutus says, kneel not, gentle Portia. Portia says, I should not need if you were gentle, Brutus. So Brutus is asking Portia not to kneel down. Now Portia says, I wouldn't have if you had been gentle, Brutus. Within the bond of marriage, tell me, Brutus, is it expected that I should know no secrets? That is, in the bond of marriage, which is exchanged between a man and his wife, it is said that nobody will keep any secrets to themselves. None of them. So she is just reminding that within the bond of marriage, tell me, Brutus, is it expected I should know no secrets that appertain to you, that have any reference to you? I know I have got the right to know the secrets that actually are there with you. Am I yourself, but as it were in sort or limitation, to talk to you, to keep with you at meals, comfort your bed, and talk to you sometimes? Dwell I but in the suburbs? Am I there in the periphery of your heart? But actually, in those days in Rome, the brothels were situated in the suburbs, and so she is also implying to that. She feels that, am I not your wife? Am I your mistress then? That you are using me only for a certain cases, that is, I am there to give you company at your meals, at your bed, and then talk to you sometimes? Dwell I but in the suburbs? Here, she also says that she dwells in the suburbs of his heart, in the periphery of his heart. Dwell I but in the suburbs of your good pleasure? If it be no more, that is, if it is nothing more than that, Portia is Brutus's harlot, not his wife. That is, Portia is then Brutus's mistress and not his wife. Brutus says, you are my true and honorable wife, as dear to me as are the ruddy drops. Ruddy drops are the drops of blood that visit my sad heart. So here, Brutus, we can see that he is confessing to his wife Portia that he has got a very sad heart and a weighed down heart at present. Portia, if this were true, then should I know this secret? I grant I am a woman. That is, if this is true, if what you are saying is true, if I am so precious to you, then should I know your secret? I grant I am a woman. She says, I grant I am a woman, but withal, a woman well reputed, Cato's daughter. Cato, Marcus Cato, he was Portia's father. And he has got a history. He had been an orator and a statesman, and he was famous for his Stoic philosophy. Sorry. And he fought for Pompey in the civil war, and he actually committed suicide in order to, when Pompey died, and Pompey actually he lost the battle. He actually, Cato, that is Portia's father, committed suicide in order to avoid harassment in the hands of Caesar. So Cato's daughter, that's what she is reminding him of. Thank you, I am no stronger than my sex. I'm sorry. Think you, I am no stronger than my sex. So are you thinking that I am not stronger than my sex? Because I am a woman, you feel that I will be giving away the secrets that I will be listening to. Being so fathered and so husbanded. So fathered, she is Cato's daughter, she is Brutus's wife. I have, tell me your counsels. I will not disclose them. I have made strong proof of my constancy. So I've given a severe test, I've given a good test of my level of endurance, and please, you can safely tell me what is there as a secret in your heart. Giving myself a voluntary wound here in the thigh So she cuts herself in the thigh and tells Brutus, "Can I bear this with patience and not my husband's secrets? So can I bear this, tolerate this pain, that pain of the cut that I've given to myself? Can I tolerate this, and can I not keep your secrets to myself?" To which Brutus says, "O ye gods, render me worthy of this noble wife." So Brutus is praying to God that he gets the strength to just be worthy of his wife. At that point, there is knocking within. "Hark, hark! One knocks. Portia, go in a while, and by thy bosom shall partake the secrets of my heart." So he promises also that he will be discussing and he will be telling her all the secrets that he has within himself. "All my engagements I will construe to thee." That is, I will tell you everything that I am up to at present. "All the charactery of my sad brows." Whatever is written in my sad brows, I will definitely let you know. I will definitely explain why I am so thoughtful. So when a person is thoughtful, the brows get constricted, the eyebrows get constricted, and so he tells his wife that I will definitely tell you whatever is written there, whatever worry is written there. "Now leave me in haste." That is, you go, please leave me now, quickly. Exit Portia. Now Lucius, who's that knocks? He asked Lucius about who knocks at that hour. So we will continue in the next class. Please go through the entire video and please enjoy my class. Thank you so much.